In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use the autoplace or anchor strings method to easily create merge fields on your documents without having to hard code the coordinates or positions of the Docusign tabs that you want to generate. So we include an example template in the fmESignature file for this. So let's go over to templates, and it's just called the autoplace agreement, and it's set up to use a FileMaker layout, and that's where the merge fields can come from. You could also use a Microsoft Word file, for example. The technique and process is the same. It doesn't really matter where the source document comes from. So let's look at how we've set this up in our sample template. So if I click on Viewed Document tabs, there's just one document for this template, and that has two recipients. And each recipient has the same set of tabs: a date signed, a full name assigned here, and a radio group for a shirt size. So let's look at the ones with the anchor tabs. So we'll click on the little gear icon for the date signed, and we'll just go to the autoplace settings, and you can see there's a anchor string of /datesigned1/, and if you look at the full name, that'll have a similar one, /signame1, and sign here once again we'll also have that /signature1/, and recipient 2 are very similar. They just have number 2 instead of number 1, so date signed 2, and so on and so on. So let's look at and when you use these, you don't need to specify the pixels or anything like that, or even the page or the document number for that matter. Docusign will look across all the documents that you submit for those hidden strings. So as I mentioned earlier, this is coming from a FileMaker layout. So let's look at how we've set this up. So let's jump into layout mode and go down to the requests folder, and there's a layout called custom agreement autoplace PDF, and you can't see them. I make a note that they're hidden because they're in white, because we don't want the user to see these. But if I double click there and highlight that, you can see that there's the /signame1/ anchor string hidden there. And for signature, double click and select, once again signature 1, same for the date, and second recipient over here, they're the same. They just have the number 2 instead of the number 1. So that's how you set these up. So we'll exit out of our layout and go back to templates, and that's how you set these up. As I mentioned, the process would be the same if it was a Microsoft Word file that you're sending through. So let's go to template requests, and we'll just create a new request. This one's got 2 recipients, so I need to add my 2 recipients of Joe and Reese, and that's all we need. So let's click send envelope, and that'll send that out to Joe first to sign. So I'll just show you how this works for the first recipient. So that's been successfully sent. So let's go to my email. Okay, here's the email that just arrived. So we'll go review document, and that's loading in. And what the Docusign API has done is basically scanned the PDF that I've uploaded, searching for any of those hidden anchor strings, and if it finds them, it's just going to position those tabs automatically. So it's found the sign here one, date signed. That's putting the date signed automatically in the correct position. I've got to choose my shirt size, and I can click finish, and it'll find the same for the second recipient over on the right hand side. So that's definitely our preferred and recommended way to add Docusign tabs to templates, whether they're FileMaker layouts or Microsoft Word documents. It's a really easy way to deal with, particularly with documents where the position of those tabs might change. They're sort of multi-length or multi-page documents that could shrink or expand based on merged content. So yeah, definitely recommend using autoplace /anchor tags for your setup of your templates.